Hello. I'm Lyric. That's Boris.
Hi.
We're playing Final Fantasy IX. We've started already.
Yeah, we've started the recording for the show.
Yeah. So this came out this week in 2001. What did you say it was?
16th of February.
16th of February.
In Germany, France, and the UK.
Mm-hmm.
For the PS1.
But yeah, for the PS1. So we started recording it and then thought we should probably stream it. So now we're streaming it.
Yep.
So if you want to see the beginning, I guess, go back and watch the VOD. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Recap. I've just beat up this guy that's talking. Baku is talking. We all were just beating him up because he had a dragon's head on. And I think he's our boss. I'm the one in the middle with a tail. Okay, here's the plan. This band of daring thieves. That's us. Oh, that's us. We're a band of daring thieves. Heading to Alexandria. Why are there so many things called Alexandria? Now, mission to kidnap heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. Oh. What's the chef doing in here? Oh no, it's Sinner. The ship's about to dock to Alexandria. And when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. Also, we're on a sky boat. It's a big boat, but it's flying in the sky. Okay, so Marcus is gonna be the lead of the play, but the real kidnapping will be a character called Blank and me. Oglops. He's got Oglops. I don't know what that is. That'll be my cue. Okay. Oh, okay. That's when I kidnap Princess Garnet. Not the queen. Oh, the most babelicious beauty. Oh my goodness.
Just looked up the Final Fantasy wiki, and Blank is a character.
Yeah. I assumed.
Quote from it is, "And if you don't think I'm a ladies' man, you're wrong."
Oh, I recognize this little creature. I don't know anything's names. I was too young when this came out, and when my brothers played it, I would just watch them play. I just like the sounds, really. I guess we've got another little movie.
This is good quality.
Wow, yeah.
This is alright for now. Let alone what they squeezed onto a CD for the PS1.
Oh, it came in on 4 discs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Adjusting my mic. Oh. Alexandria. Oh no. I'm not reading this out because I don't do speak. It's alright if it's a little kid, I guess, but I I am not a little kid. That's me! I get to be someone else now. I'm the little shadowed kid. Ah! Hey! Oi! So me- Rat kid! Why you? Get out of my way! Aww. So we've got to dodge the kids? Oh, there's too many. I received a potion. Okay. Castle Alexandria is this way. Look at me.
So there isn't really like a main character. There's just a
I guess
whole
you
bunch
play
of...
as a bunch of different characters. I was hoping I could catch the birds. Oh, I can just go other places. Oh. Aww. I got a potion. Let me out. Okay. I should just go. Oh, what is this? Hipple. Okay. Oh. Okay, I've got to get my ticket stamped before I can go to the castle. What's this? It's a shop. Hmm. Okay. It's Hipple. Here. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm bad at skipping. It's hard to tell what you can interact with and what you can't. Oh. 3 heroic knights of Pluto. The statue was built to commemorate the 3 knights who fought bravely in the 15th Windblom War, 1601. Okay. Honorable lady. Okay. Oh, the ticket booth. Okay. Pointy Hat Boy, that's my name. Okay, I gotta show him my ticket. Something odd about my ticket. Oh no! I have a fake ticket. Got a goblin card. And a fang card. Skeleton card. Okay. To the alleyway. Yes, this. Oh, I fell down. Oh no! Get up! Oh, that was meant to happen. Dante the sign maker. Hey, you made me miss, you little klutz. Oh no! Rat kid again. You shrimp, you're the one with the phony ticket, ain't ya? Will the guy tell you it was fake? Oh. Okay. Rooftops from this facility, no ticket, no problem. Enjoy the show from the rooftops. Assemble here by the steeple at sundown. Together the people will prevail. Okay. Guess I could do that. Should I just walk into someone's house? Oh, and I stole their money! Oh! That's not... Okay. Guess I should leave. I got a tent! Okay. This is super different than I expected. Find a rope. I rang the bell. That's probably not the best thing to have done. I don't know. Seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Just keep wandering around, I guess. Oh. Oh man. Hey kid, don't even think about trying to sneak into the castle by boat. Died last year. Guards caught him. Okay. Go up here. Oh, there's another man. Retired boatman. A newfangled. Okay. Alright. There's a kid! Gotta find a cat. I've gotta find a kitten. Don't go that way. Ooh, Oh. Okay, I'll go back in the alley. Hmm. I don't want to be his slave.
Someone just asked you that.
Yeah. He said he'd let me watch the play if I be his slave.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
At least it's polite.
He wasn't polite, he pushed me over.
Oh.
Huh? Okay. Okay, I can't see myself, so coming out. Another little walkway that I can't see myself in. Huh. Okay. There might be good stuff in there, but there wasn't. Oh, so I buy a sword here. Oh. Oh my goodness. Imagine working 30 years just so you can see a play. A play that's not even real. Well, okay. I guess I've got to go be that kid's slave. I don't want to. Is that a kitten? Can I run? Oh, I can run. I've been just wandering around. Oh, it was probably a bird. Ah, got a goblin card. Is that a cat? It is a cat. Nice. It looks like a dog. It did a thing. Oh, I didn't get anything for it. My goodness, what are these outfits? Okay. I've got to go be that kid's slave. Really don't want to. Okay. I should have asked him if he was Alleyway Jack. I don't remember if that was the name. Alleyway Jack. What is he doing? Oh, he's... Oh no! I already rung the bell! Kupo. Okay. Oh, he saves the game. Okay. You need that ladder. Get up to the bell? What is going on? Weird little creatures. My Diadball. Very special friend. You can just leave him up there. Just pretend you're on the ground. Yeah, sure. That fixes your fear of heights. Do I get to walk? Okay. Oh, it doesn't- I don't get to walk over the planks. It does it for me. Come on. Oh. I need another name. I like Pointy Hat Boy. Oops. Rude. Right, kid's name is Puck. There you go. Did anyone see where Puck went? Ooh, no money. Okay. Going in the castle. Another little movie. Oh god. No. Hmm. What an amazing start to a play! Oh, she's so sad. She's so sad. Tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Born from her lover. Attempts to flee the castle, only to be captured. Sword fight with the king. Okay. Ah, the good acting. This is so dramatic. Oh, we're actually doing a fight. Okay. But this is just acting. Wait, wait. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh, over there. Okay. I don't know what the special effects did. They didn't do damage. Okay. I'm not controlling this, by the way. This is just a cutscene. Oh, okay. We've got to do some response stuff. Follow Blank's lead, enter the correct commands from the following choices. Okay. Oh! Oh my god, this is going for so long. Where? Did it? Oh man. That was hard. Hi Bernie. Well, it's not this hour of the night for us. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we were just recording this, but then we figured we may as well stream it. No? I don't want to do the fight scene again. Oh! Oh, yuck. I guess that's what they get for stealing other people's armor. Cookie crumbs. Hey. Right. Alright, so I've got to be quick. We'll go up here. Uh-oh. What is going on? Hmm? Oh no. Oh, that was the princess. Okay, I was pretty sure that's what was going on, but they were being so weird about it. Oh, who were these two? They're like jesters. I have no clue what is happening.
Would you maybe say that you don't understand?
Ah, stop it. Like, who are these two? Am I gonna have to fight them? Beatrix. For the royal pendant. Oh, I've got to pick a name. He looks like a medieval Buzz Lightyear, so I'm gonna call him Buzz. If I got it. Okay. So is that who I'm playing as now? Looks like it. What are they doing? Okay, I think they ran this way, didn't they? I'm so clanky.
On News Channel 5.
I don't know, White Hood passed through this hall, so...
A surprise strike at Saddam Hussein. U.S. and British warplanes blast military targets on Baghdad's doorstep. Having fun on a nuclear sub.
Helpful.
In the wake of the disaster, the Navy says,
I can't see where I'm going.
Renting legislators. How Firestone delays tire failure lawsuits in Texas. And everybody has a story. This one's about the healing power
Okay,
of
well, I didn't
love.
go this way.
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather reporting from CBS News headquarters in New York.
Good evening. Less than 1 month into his presidency, George W. Bush ordered his first military action, and on the receiving end today was his father's old nemesis, Saddam Hussein. A self-defense measure is what the Pentagon calls it. The surprise airstrike was the sharpest against Iraq in more than 2 years. The targets, as CBS News national security correspondent David Martin reports, were Iraqi air defense control centers on the outskirts of Baghdad.
Some of the targets were just 5 miles from Baghdad, and you could hear the Iraqi anti-aircraft guns open up. U.S. and British aircraft struck 20 radar sites that had been used to direct increasingly accurate anti-aircraft fire at Allied planes
Absolutely try
policing the
some.
southern no-fly zone.
Trump, Trump, Trump.
Both the frequency and the more sophisticated command and control of their operations
Always time
had
for a quick
yielded an
snack.
increased threat to our aircraft.
Let me down
and
the
our
stairs.
crews.
Strikes against Iraqi anti-aircraft sites like this one in 1999 are routine. But this was the first time in more than 2 years American planes had struck targets north of the no-fly zone. Because the radars were so close to Baghdad, Saddam Hussein apparently believed they would be safe from attack and still be able to direct anti-aircraft fire against planes patrolling the no-fly zone.
So in order to continue to accomplish our mission and avoid the loss of aircraft,
Sure.
we had really no choice in this but to conduct the strike.
In the 10 years since the Gulf War, Saddam has been trying without success to score a propaganda victory by shooting down an American plane. With the help of
Not
those
there
radars outside
either.
Baghdad, he was getting too close for comfort. Today's strikes
It's
were
another
flown by
library.
24 U.S. Air Force and Navy, as well as British aircraft, using standoff weapons that allowed the pilots to hit their targets without ever leaving the no-fly zone. Iraqi television showed pictures of wounded children and said one person was dead. U.S. officials are not sure if any weapons went astray. The strike comes as the Bush administration is trying to shore up a sagging Iraq policy, which has seen all UN weapons inspectors kicked out of the country and commercial airliners fly into Baghdad in violation of UN sanctions.
But officials say this was primarily an act of self-defense, not the start of a new get tough policy. The military requested permission to conduct the strike, but because so many of the targets were so close to Baghdad, it had to be approved by the president. Dan?
David Martin at the Pentagon. President Bush gave his first official comment on this during his first official trip today outside the U.S. It was a quick one-day visit south of the border to meet the President of
Goodness.
Mexico. CBS's Bill Plant has more.
Okay. It's running around madly. Nobody's come this way. Right.
Or from near the tiny village of San Cristobal.
The president said he authorized the airstrikes yesterday morning, but he told reporters there was no special significance to the timing. That was entirely up to the military.
Man, all these nights are terrible. It's really hard to walk the right way. Oh, there's so many stairs. Alright, little cutscene. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get to the other tower? Oh! What are they doing? This is so much sillier than I expected it to be. What in tarnation? What? Okay. It's the princess. She wants to be kidnapped. Well, that would have made things a lot easier if she had just said so.
I want to assure those who don't understand U.S. policy that this is a routine mission.
But Mr. Bush did have a message for Iraq's Saddam Hussein.
And we're going to watch very carefully as to whether or not he develops weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, right, we're in this room. Okay.
And if we catch him doing so, we'll take the appropriate action.
At their meeting, the two new presidents dealt with the same old issues.
Okay.
Which have always bedeviled U.S.-Mexican relations: drugs, trade, and immigration.
We exchanged ideas about safe and orderly migration, a policy that respects individuals on both sides of the border.
In Mexican villages like Duarte, not far from Vicente Fox's ranch, immigration isn't a matter of policy, but of survival. Every year, most of Duarte's young men, thousands of them, go to the United States, legally or illegally.
Yeah, it's still
They go to the
open.
United States because they want to live a better life.
Juan Leon should know. He spent 16 years going back and forth to work in the
He got
U.S.,
stuck.
which is why he's building one of the nicest houses in town. 7 million Mexican-born immigrants live and work in the United States today. Officials say the migrants send at least $8 billion a year back home. President Fox calls them heroes. In Duarte, you don't have to look far to see how intertwined the two nations have become, or to notice that there are no young men, only women, children, and the elderly. And that won't change, says Juan Leon, as long as there are jobs in the U.S. that Americans don't want.
Who's going to work in the factories?
What's wrong with her being a princess? I'm a bit confused about
Mexico would like amnesty for its illegal
everything.
workers who put billions into its economy. Because
I
as its
don't
president
buy
once
that.
said, as long as there are jobs, the U.S. can't build a wall high enough to keep the Mexicans
I'm
out.
running now.
Bill Plant, CBS News, Leon, Mexico.
A decision today by President Bush's Commerce Secretary, Don Evans, has major political implications.
Get the play
Evans
over
says
with. What do you
the Census
mean?
Bureau
You got
will
the
not
princess, just
have final
leave.
say over adjusting the latest figures to make up for any undercount of minorities and the poor. Evans says he will make that decision himself. Former President Clinton had left it up to the Census Bureau and experts on census sampling. Faced with public fury over the sinking of that Japanese fishing boat by a U.S. Navy submarine, Japanese politicians are dropping their usual polite language. One said today it is outrageous that civilians were at the control stations in the sub when the collision occurred. And for the U.S. Navy, the order of the day is clear: damage control. PBS's Bob Orr has the latest. Bob?
And the Navy now has completed its preliminary investigation into the accident involving the sub, the USS Greenville. Now the Pacific Fleet Commander is weighing all of the evidence and considering whether to proceed with a court-martial of the submarine's captain.
Come and see what it's like to ride up on the sail of a nuclear-powered fast attack, one of the world's...
This is the man in the red harness who's under fire.
His HP is really low.
Commander Scott Watt hosting civilians last year for a submarine tour of the deep.
It's going to be a trip. It really is.
CBS News Today obtained this video of a Greenville public relations excursion, outing like the one that ended in tragedy a week ago.
Here we are.
We got it.
Your sub?
I think.
USS Greenville. USS Greenville.
Oh no, no, he's just doing a big special attack. Uh-oh. What on earth? Go. Okay. The Oglops scared him off. I don't know what an Oglop is. Oh, she doesn't want to marry the prince. That's why she wants to run away. Ah. Right, she's just being used as a... like a bargaining chip. Aww. Oh no, they're gonna kill him. Marcus got left behind. Oh no. What's with all the weird contraptions? Oh, it's the play. It's not real. Oh. I got tricked. Okay, so we're all on stage at the moment. Just having a chat on stage. What? I'm sorry, but this is a terrible play. The actors have their back to the audience the whole time. Nonsense. Okay. Is he oh no! Oh no! sad ending to the play. Aww. Oh no! Alright, back to the stage. Oh! Oh, we're in another fight. So this is like the crew, I'm pretty sure. Pointy Kid, the princess, whatever the one with the tail is called, and then Marcus.
Zadine?
I guess so.
That was the first one that you named, wasn't it?
Summon? Oh, I can't summon anything. Magic. Okay. Just attack. Oh no! Magic. Fire. Ooh. Oh, they ran off. It's just him. Oh, that was it? Okay. Oh. Back on the skyboat. Aw, their boat's all chained up. And they're doing a lot of damage. Does she not realize that her daughter is on that ship? Oh! fighting. Oh. What are we supposed to do about the... I don't know how I'm supposed to attack the big ball of fire. I also don't know what the special effects do. Bomb? What? Okay. Okay. Not entirely sure what happened. Ah. So we didn't do a good job? Bit confused. We did. All good. We're a bit on fire though. Huh, so the ship is gonna crash land, I guess? Oh, it's trying. Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, we're gonna crash. I figured as much. Little experiment. Ugh. Why would she want to kill? Yeah, obviously she wants her daughter back alive. we're in a forest. No one's ever made it out of this forest alive. And there's a big fire.
Eheim. 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 Eheim.
Oh. I assume they didn't kill her. Oh, it's me. Oh, active time event. Oh, what? Okay. Active time event is a system that lets you see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere. It's the select button when you see the icon flashing below. And press the button anytime while the icon is flashing. Okay. So we can like swap between people, I guess? Areas? Oh. Oh, okay, so I gotta go find her. Evil forest. Okay. Ah! What is this? Little goblin? Back attack! Oh no, turn around! Oh, he's popping me up. Nice. Oh, I leveled up. Cool. Oh man. Like Pokemon. Cool music though. Another little goblin. This time, I'm a higher level. Look at that! Nice. Wild. It's like a Bulbasaur. But like, instead of having a flower on its back, it's got like a little cage. Looks like garlic. Oh, it's put me in a trance. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm a pig. Yeah, let me fight. No. Sword art? I'm just gonna attack. That. Oh my god, that did so much. Oh no! What do you mean this is no time to be attacking? What? What? I'm a bit confused. Oh, it stole the princess. Oh, okay. That toad is gonna take her somewhere else. Gotta go get her. Oh! Oh no. Magic seems effective. Okay. Well, I don't have any magic. Stole a broadsword from this thing. Oh, I should be checking my health. Did it die? Yeah. And I got a broadsword. Things. Oh! Oh no. It's all stinky. Oh no. That's so gross. Is it gonna plant seeds in the princess?
The trips used to show off the Navy's might for well-connected visitors were going on before Waddle took command.
It's all ours for play on for a weekend.
For years on the Greenville, civilians have been allowed to man control stations and drive the sub. Children have even been hoisted into the torpedo tubes.
You got your flashlight?
Now, in the wake of the collision, the Navy is changing its rules. Submarine commanders are no longer permitted to perform emergency servicing drills, like the one which preceded the accident, when civilians are on board. And visitors are not allowed at control stations. 2 civilians were at the controls just before the Greenville slammed into the Japanese fishing boat, even though the Navy says they played no role in the collision.
The NTSB has now begun interviewing the civilians, but won't reveal at this time what they said. At the same time, investigators have results back from drug tests done on 25 submarine crew members, and all tested negative. Dan?
Bob Orr in Washington. Team Bush confirmed today the president will sign 4 executive orders strongly opposed by U.S. labor unions. These orders would open up more federally funded contracts to non-union bidders and make it easier to stop unions from using member dues for union political activities. Unions are a prime source of funding and organizing for Democrats. On the CBS Market Watch, economic analysts were surprised today by a rise in inflation at the wholesale level. The Labor Department's Producer Price Index went up 1.1% in January. That's the biggest jump in nearly a decade. One reason, a 3.8% surge in energy costs, including a record jump for natural gas. The whole country is feeling the energy price pinch, but California most of all. And as CBS's John Blackstone reports, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, that's a different one.
California's governor called today for a massive takeover of much of the state's electrical system. He wants to buy the transmission grid, 30,000 miles of wires that deliver electricity all over the state.
We want the utilities back in business because they, better than anyone else, know how to keep the lights on and how to power our economy.
Governor Davis's main message to solve the energy crisis is build, build, build. This may be the first new power plant to go online. It's scheduled to be finished by July 7th. Workers are sprinting to finish construction by June, a month ahead of schedule, providing electricity for more than 500,000 homes. But new plants won't guarantee lower electricity prices. The plants are fueled by natural gas. And as consumers across the country know, natural gas prices are soaring. How much natural gas are you going to burn in here?
Quite a bit.
In San Diego, John and Carmen Tikak have seen their natural gas bill triple to more than $140 in January.
They say the price controls are only used during a war, but I think there's a need for price controls right now.
There are few people anywhere who smile when they get their energy bills this winter. But in Vacaville, California, Bill Brooks is laughing all the way to his electric meter.
The meter's actually turning in reverse.
$10,000 worth of solar panels Brooks installed often produce more electricity than his family
received
needs.
A wrist.
The excess flows back into the grid, usually reducing his electric bill to zero. It's an unusual ray of sunshine, California's power crisis. John Blackstone, CBS News, Vacaville, California.
Eye on America is next on CBS. How Firestone fends off bad tire lawsuits with help from a lawyer who's also a lawmaker.
The CBS Evening News and tonight's Eye on America segment are sponsored by Imodium AD. Restore yourself.
Hey world, I'm back. Know that old saying about diarrhea? Just let it run its course. Why did I
dietary supplements to work on?
Around here, I had a blood calcium severe now.
Rivera by telephone quote. Fugitive, the former Clinton struck a deal today for the New York
Times to be yourself. The choices you want, the voice you need to make the most.
I don't really know what to do with those menus there. I thought I got a broadsword, but maybe I can't.
Former President Clinton struck a deal today for the New York City office space he wants in Harlem. As for the investigations into his last-minute pardon of fugitive financier Mark Rich, the former president reportedly told TV talk show host Geraldo Rivera by telephone, quote, There's not a shred of evidence that Mark Rich's money changed hands, and certainly no evidence that I took any of it, unquote. Clinton also said Rich is a Republican, and again quoting, had 3 big-time Republican lawyers, including Dick Cheney's chief of staff.
Oh, it's just there, I didn't see.
Firestone is being accused of using a politically connected Texas lawyer to legally delay lawsuits over defective tires. The lawyer in question isn't just politically connected, he's a member of the state legislature. CBS's Cheryl Atkinson, on top of the Firestone story from the start, has more for tonight's Eye on America.
Gloria Jimenez still remembers the terrible moment 2 years ago on a Texas highway when her Firestone tire came apart, flipping her Ford Explorer.
I could hear my daughter Melissa screaming in pain in the grassy area. My daughter Denise was still breathing at the time, but she didn't make it.
Ford settled, but Firestone didn't. And just when it looked like the case would be the first trial since the massive tire recall, Firestone added Texas Representative Juan Hinojosa to its legal team.
I was hired because of my expertise.
And Hinojosa could do one thing none of Firestone's other lawyers could do, bring the trial to a screeching halt. In Texas, legislators who are also lawyers can get their trials postponed while the legislature meets, since they can't do both at once. But Jimenez's lawyer says Firestone hired Hinojosa at the last second only to get the legislative...
Oh, I can't leave? Oh, okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, chest. It came from up there, I'm pretty sure. No! I need to talk to that person. Oh, another chest.
delay in a practice known as rent-a-legislator.
I call it legislative abuse. It's nothing more than a sham. It's, I would call, legitimized fraud perpetrated by Firestone and its attorneys to delay the Jimenez's their trial.
With that case shelved, the next trial would have been one attorney Bruce Castor is working on. But Firestone again hired Hinojosa and got another legislative continuance.
I have never seen any manufacturer abuse the system to the extent that Bridgestone Firestone are abusing it here.
Hinojosa admits he's never even tried a tire case before.
Have you ever tried a bad tire case?
No.
But Firestone says it may use him in up to 15 cases because he's an excellent lawyer and respected legislator.
So why are we focusing only on those two cases?
Why
the
do
reason
beds
is
have
that
so
the
much
plaintiff
money
lawyers
in
are
them?
upset because they didn't get their way.
Firestone points out that Hinojosa has filed an affidavit swearing he did not take the cases simply for the purpose of delay. But that's the end result for Gloria Jimenez. Now July is the earliest she could have her day in court.
For me, I try to keep the family together, but it seems like it just keeps going on. There's no closure. My family's been in limbo since March 20th of '99.
Even if she wins, she might not get the results she wants. Her lawyers argue Firestone may be running out of insurance to pay all the claims, and with the delay, she may never see a penny. In Washington, this is Cheryl Atkinson for Eye on America.
On the CBS Market Watch, 3 high-tech heavyweights reported poor first-quarter earnings today. Computer giants Dell and Hewlett-Packard and fiber optics maker Nortel also said they see little chance for improvement in the year ahead. That plus increased inflation worries sent stocks sliding. The Dow lost 92 points, the tech-heavy NASDAQ 127.
There's a place where all people come
Obviously
together
we're going to go
enjoy
look for
friends and
more up to so and has come up with a
Albanian terrorists. In what a British general called an act of ruthless, premeditated murder, a remote-controlled bomb was detonated under a bus carrying Serb families into Kosovo to visit ancestral graves. At least 7 Serbs were killed Sunday as Space Shuttle Atlantis pulled away from the new International Space Station after a successful week-long visit. The shuttle crew left the station bigger than they found it after delivering and attaching a new U.S.-built science module.
Oh, the boss isn't there. But there's a chest. Bronze gloves. Go up there. I thought this is where the... Okay. Boss was.
Some spectacular pictures from space today as Space Shuttle Atlantis pulled away from the new International Space Station after a successful week-long visit. The shuttle crew left the station bigger than they found it after delivering and attaching a new U.S.-built science module. Space Shuttle Atlantis is scheduled to land in Florida on Sunday.
Beat me up?
In the world we were born into,
thought we had... Didn't I just pick up other stuff? Yeah, bronze glove. Yeah, look, I've got broadsword wrist, bronze glove, rubber helmet. Guess I can't wear them?
Some spectacular pictures from space attaching a new on Sunday.
Nope. Okay, I gotta go just take a beating.
Alka-Seltzer heartburn relief.
Rain moves out, but the flooding continues as up to 6 inches of rain has fallen across the mid-state. The latest on the weather coming up at 6.
We leave you this evening with CBS's Still Hartman. Steve travels the country trying to prove that everybody has a story. This time, his trademark random throw of a dart takes him to Camden, Tennessee, where winter and love are in the air.
Oh no.
And that's part of our world tonight. Sunday, Bob Schieffer looks at the Clinton hearings on Face the Nation, and Sunday night, 60 Minutes. Morley Safer has a preview.
Does this NYPD cop deserve 15 years in prison for brutalizing a prisoner? Maybe yes, maybe no. 60 Minutes Sunday.
For the CBS Evening News, Dan Rather reporting. Have a good weekend. Good night.
For news 24 hours a day, CBS.com on the internet and on our interactive partner, America Online at keyword CBS News.
Ooh, I should clean myself. I don't know how much health he has. I would assume it would be more than me. Oh. Stupid.
Clinton watch. The former president abandons his high-priced offices for Harlem, and new questions about the financing for his presidential library. Collision course. An American submarine, a Japanese fishing boat. What went wrong? In depth. It's happened before. The danger from the deep when subsurface too rapidly. 9 years on death row for a crime he didn't commit. Tonight, the wrong man finally goes free. And around the world in 94 days, a tiny woman, the fastest to sail the globe by herself.
NBC News World Headquarters in New York. This is NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Good evening. Bill Clinton, who's been under steady attack for the high rent at the Midtown Manhattan high-rise he wanted for office space, is moving uptown, way uptown, the heart of Harlem, New York's historic black neighborhood. And the president's decision to move here to this building is expected to boost an area that has been undergoing an economic revival. Clinton's change of plans came as congressional critics were threatening hearings on the financial arrangements for the original office space. We begin tonight on the Clinton Watch with NBC's Lisa Myers.
The former president, in a clear case of damage control, today gives up his luxurious office above New York's Carnegie Hall and moves to Harlem. Sources
yeah,
tell
he's
NBC
got good
News
magic.
Clinton will sign a lease for offices in this new building in the heart of Harlem.
Come with
Cost
us.
to taxpayers considerably less than the $810,000 annual price tag of his first office.
We're really, I think, able to give him a better offer than they gave him downtown.
Did I get it all right?
In more damage control today, Senator Hillary Clinton blames a bookkeeping error for the fact that 16 pieces of White House furniture, all government property, were sent to the Clintons' New York home, then had to be returned.
We thought we were doing the right thing. They thought they were doing the right thing, and apparently there were some cataloging errors made 7 or 8 years ago. They're sorting those out, and it's going to be all worked out.
But other controversies aren't going away. Congress ready subpoenas to investigate Clinton's now infamous pardon of fugitive billionaire Mark Rich. And the new Attorney General seems to all but green light Congress's plan to grant immunity to Rich's ex-wife Denise.
I've forgotten how to get out of here.
That would force her to testify.
I respect the right of the United States Congress to get information and to grant immunity in order to get information.
One subpoena to be issued tomorrow to Denise Rich's banks. The question was the more than $1 million she gave the Democratic Party and some $450,000 to the Clinton Library actually her money or from her ex-husband. Whatever the answer, it's clear the controversy is taking a toll. The firm that paid Clinton more than $100,000 to speak last week now is apologizing. In an email to hundreds of angry customers, the CEO of Morgan Stanley says, "I fully understand why you are upset. We clearly made a mistake." Lecture agents say that while Clinton's still a hot property, some firms have put plans to invite him on hold.
I think there is a bit of caution in the air. I think people are standing back and waiting a little bit, but I do believe it will pick back up.
Tonight, some Republicans are discussing a move to reduce Clinton's pension or other perks paid for by taxpayers. A Clinton spokesman calls that unfair. Proof that he's being treated differently, without the respect and deference usually afforded an ex-president. Lisa Myers, NBC News, Washington.
Clinton had said that his foundation would help pay the rent on the pricier Midtown space, but foundation trustees failed to back up his claim. After all, the foundation is trying to organize the very ambitious Clinton Presidential Library, which is another controversial project. NBC's Andrea Mitchell has more on that tonight.
On Lincoln's birthday, groundbreaking for the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library in Springfield, Illinois, 136 years after his assassination. Like 10 other presidential libraries, a magnet for students, historians, tourists, not congressional subpoenas. But now the William Jefferson Clinton Presidential Library in Little Rock, the biggest of all, 165,000 square feet, at least $200 million. Not even built and already as controversial as the former president himself.
This may be somewhat embarrassing for me. People have actually been able to pull up on the internet copies of actual memos that I wrote on.
But what may be more embarrassing than presidential doodles is presidential fundraising for the library. $6 million so far, according to its most recent tax return. Raising money for the library, one of the former president's top priorities. In fact, just last night, while most fans at the NBA All-Star Game were watching the action on the floor, Democratic National Chairman Terry McAuliffe is overheard in the stands, on the phone with Bill Clinton, discussing potential Hollywood and labor donors to the library. Donors who don't have to disclose their names already include Denise Rich. Congress wants the library records to help find out what, if anything, Rich got for her donation.
So you have a president who was raising money while he was president for his library, and other presidents have done that as well. The question is that appropriate? How much was raised? Who was it raised from? And did people receive a benefit for contributing?
Ronald Reagan, like Clinton, raised money for his library while still in office.
I think you can raise a legitimate question about the situation in which there is significant fundraising going on during a president's term of office. Again, President Ford refused to do that.
None of the 10 other presidential libraries has caused such a fuss. They draw 1.5 million visitors each year, are all, like Clinton's, built with private money, but then cost taxpayers $38 million a year to operate.
Now, even some longtime Clinton supporters say his library may have trouble raising big money. But overall, historians agree the value of these libraries is immeasurable. Andrea Mitchell, NBC News, Washington.
Now to that tragic collision between a U.S. submarine and a Japanese fishing boat in the sea off Hawaii. Tonight, there's still no sign of the 9 people still missing. 3 crew members, 2 teachers, and 4 teenage boys who were learning to fish. NBC's George Lewis is in Honolulu tonight, where family members want the United States to do much more. George?
Tom, U.S. Navy ships and planes, Coast Guard ships and planes accompanied by Japanese vessels are scouring thousands of square miles of the Pacific tonight looking for possible survivors of this collision.
To the...
In Honolulu today, grief-stricken families from Japan joined the search for 9 loved ones. They want answers how and why the attack submarine, the USS Greenville, nuclear-powered, 360 feet long, 6,900 tons, didn't notice the 180-foot fishing vessel, Ehime Maru, directly above it. It was the Greenville surface, slicing through the hull of the Japanese vessel and sinking it. Today, President Bush, with U.S. military personnel stationed outside Savannah, Georgia, offers a prayer for victims of the submarine collision.
Please join me in a moment of silence for those victims, their families, and our friends, the people of Japan.
The National Transportation Safety Board, investigating the accident, said the submarine used only passive sonar during the exercise, listening for other vessels, but did not turn on its active sonar gear.
The active sonar is where they transmit a signal, and when it bounces off an object, it's returned to a receiver on board.
Ooh.
The fishing boat captain, Hisao Oinishi, said Sunday survivors had to wait in the sea almost an hour to be rescued. He and other Japanese said the submarine crew should have done more to help.
A little thing.
Not a single one of my crew was saved by the submarine.
Home video taken in January shows the Ehime Maru, a training school for fishing, leaving its home port in Owajima, Japan, bound for Hawaii. Of the 9 lost, 3 were crew members, 2 teachers, and 4 high school students. 26 people were rescued. The search, now covering 5,000 square miles off the coast of Oahu, has yet to find any more survivors, though officials still say they're hopeful. Tonight, family members of the missing are being taken out there. Tom?
Thanks very much, NBC. This is in Honolulu tonight, where family members want the United States to do much more. George?
Tom, U.S. Navy ships and planes...
Oh, stop biting him. Fire sword on the goblin. Black magic. Fire. Oh. Oh, over there. That is really difficult to do. Like moving the thing around, the little pointer to the thing you actually want is quite difficult. Hey, they leveled up. They got eye drops. I don't know what you're supposed to use eye drops for.
Thanks very much, NBC's George Lewis tonight. As George reported, fallout from the submarine collision came on a day President Bush was meeting with U.S. troops for the first time since he became commander-in-chief. And as NBC's David Gregory tells us from the White House tonight, President Bush is determined to make changes, but maybe not as sweeping as he had promised. David?
Tom, nevertheless, today the president did offer some immediate help to the military while at the same time openly criticizing his predecessor, declaring that the treatment of the military has been, quote, ungrateful and unacceptable.
The new commander-in-chief surveying the troops at Georgia's Fort Stewart, vowing to reverse the problems of low pay and poor housing that Bush says reach across the military. And the result is predictable. Frustrations up morale in some
Yeah, that
places.
does so much damage.
It's difficult to sustain. Recruitment is harder. This is not the way a great nation should reward courage and idealism. The president today pledging $5.7 billion in new military spending. Quality of life improvements for the troops, including $1.4 billion for a military pay increase. That's in addition to the pay hike President Clinton proposed. $400 million to improve military housing and $3.9 billion to improve military health benefits. But Bush has for now only proposed a modest increase in military spending. Until a top-to-bottom review of the military strategy and structure is complete, the president will keep spending in line with President Clinton's military budget. A major disappointment to hawks, including some congressional Democrats, who thought Bush's campaign pledge to rebuild the military would translate into a rapid infusion of cash.
President Bush seems content to tell our fighting forces not that help is on the way, but that the check is in the mail.
Not so, say his top advisors. Bush is not backing away from his pledge, they say, to beef up the military. In fact, tomorrow, Bush stresses the need for the services to react to emerging threats by developing new technology, including that expensive and ambitious plan for a national missile defense shield. Tom?
Thanks very much, NBC's David Gregory at the White House tonight. On Wall Street today, there was a blue chip rally, and the Dow finished up more than 165 points. More modest gain for NASDAQ, which was up almost 19 points on the day.
Right, so the box is going somewhere, it looks like.
A truly remarkable tiny woman.
There is no way out. You have to do it. You just have to grit your teeth and get on with it, and it pushed me very, very hard.
Oh, yeah.
One woman, battling the elements around the world, racing the clock, solo, smashing every record in the book. Next, NBC News and Daphne.
Understand why games would have save points rather than just save at any point in like a menu. Oh no.
NBC News in depth tonight. The Navy sub-accident off Hawaii and the dangerous drill the crew was running when that crashed. 3 countries operate submarines. That's a total of 600 worldwide. The United States Navy has 74. Now, civilian and military investigators are taking a close look at the procedures. There's one sub's crew followed in depth tonight.
Got an ability.
The submarine's mission
like
run silent, run deep. But in
bugs.
emergency, the submarine explodes through the surface.
This looks like a bug.
Shooting toward the sky like a giant whale.
Very exciting, right?
Retired Navy Captain James Patton describes it as both exhilarating and violent.
When you are going to surface, there's no doubt in anybody's mind.
I don't
It's
know how
called
to
an
use
emergency ballast blow,
abilities.
a rapid ascent to the top in case of an onboard disaster. In a flash, hundreds of tons of air pressure are pumped into the sub's ballast tanks. The sub pops to the surface like a cork at nearly 20 miles per hour. It takes tremendous power to lift these massive boats. The modern nuclear attack submarine is longer than a football field. It's more than 10 yards in diameter and weighs 7,000 tons. With that kind of force, anything in its path is destroyed. The Japanese trawler sunk Friday weighed 500 tons, but the submarine Greenville cracks its hull like an eggshell.
Submarining cannot be made not dangerous.
In fact, it's happened many times before. 42 collisions in the 1980s alone. 1981, the George Washington rams a Japanese freighter. The ship sinks and 2 crew members are killed. 1988, a Japanese submarine collides with a trawler. 30 drowned. Even during the shooting of the Hollywood blockbuster Hunt for Red October, real disaster strikes. During an emergency blow over the cameras, the submarine Houston hits a tunnel. 1 crew member dies. The submarine is supposed to use its sonar to listen and its periscope to look for any boats on the surface before
This is
the
a
drill.
plant, not a bug.
You have multiple sensors. Once you're fully submerged, your primary eyes and ears are sonar. But experts reveal a little-known secret inside the deep, dark world of submariners. That even with all that sophisticated technology, under certain conditions, a submarine is totally deaf and blind. The experts claim in shallow depths at high speeds, the submarine is making so much noise itself, it can't hear any other ship. That might explain in part why the Greenville hit the Japanese trawler, and why, no matter how much precaution is taken, such tragedy could well surface again. Jimmy Lashevsky, NBC News, the Pentagon.
When we come back, the wrong man. He came within 9 days of the death chamber. Now, what finally set him free?
Yay, leveled up. I don't know what Phoenix Down does.
The popular internet music sharing site Napster took a real hit today. Internet music sharing site Napster today from a federal appeals court. It ruled that site has to stop letting users share copyrighted material, essentially all commercial songs. Napster argued that it isn't responsible for what its users do with those copyrighted songs, and it will appeal today's ruling.
Okay.
And the scientists who mapped the
It's got the
human
princess.
genome published their work for the first
It's a
time
big,
today. They say they now have
plant.
the building blocks of human biology in place, and within a decade or so, they will uncover the genetic roots of many common diseases, including heart disease and diabetes.
So we're gonna want to use a lot of fire. Oh, so good. Sword magic. Fire. He's just gotta attack like normal. Oh my good! Pointy, no! Oh, I wasn't watching their health points. Oh no. I don't... Oh, good. Oh no. I don't know. I don't... Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, I guess he just attacks. I was gonna try and revive him, but I don't know
science and new evidence tonight
how.
that it sets a man free after years behind bars and a very close brush with the death penalty. Here's NBC Justice correspondent Pete Williams.
After nearly 17 years behind bars for a murder the state now says he did not commit, Earl Washington, a mentally impaired Virginia man, walks out of prison freed by an unrelenting legal team armed with the power of DNA.
Thank God every day. Thank the Lord every day.
Yeah, see, I think that was just 100 that he lost.
But
Oh,
under police
Thunder,
interrogation,
no.
he confessed to the murder too and was sentenced to death. Two lawyers appealed, saying he was coached and that with his below normal IQ of 69, he'd agree to anything. And just 9 days before he was scheduled to die, they got the execution stopped.
This is really
9 more years
hard.
of the court battle uncovered dramatic new evidence, genetic material at the crime scene that could not have come from Earl Washington. Finally, a full pardon from Virginia's current governor, Jim Gilmore. Today, Washington's lawyers say the state did everything wrong from the very beginning.
If the state of Virginia had spent a few $1,000s to ensure competent counsel, Mr. Washington would have been acquitted at trial as he deserved to be.
Further angering his new legal team, Virginia officials today refused to let him leave the state, invoking parole rules to join
Oh, he
advocates promoting
missed.
more expensive DNA testing laws.
What they ought to say is, look, we really screwed
Oh,
up.
thank
We made
goodness.
the same terrible mistake a lot of other states did. Let's learn from it.
But so far, just 8 states allow inmates to use DNA evidence to appeal their convictions in court. For the rest, like Earl Washington, the only hope is using DNA to get a pardon from the governor. Pete Williams, NBC News, Washington.
I'll be right back. One woman's incredible record-setting around-the-world adventure
That
on the
was
high
really
seas
hard.
alone.
You don't breed champ.
I don't know. Oh, they're alive now. That's good, I guess. Oh no.
In France tonight, a petite Englishwoman is the
Is a presentation of NBC News. More Americans watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.
So we've got to like run really fast so that they don't catch up.
Now on Channel 4 News at 6, your family could be at risk because of the wiring in your home.
I'm not controlling
and
this.
Restrictions on smoking could be coming to the Tennessee state capitol.
There's no time for florists to stop and smell the roses before Valentine's Day. And Al Gore's first day of teaching is met with protest.
Channel 4 News at 6 begins. Right.
They're still dead. Oh man. Ooh. Over there. These things look weird. Yay. I would like to revive my other two though. Buzz leveled up. It's good. What is going on? Oh my goodness! There's so many of them. Turning to stone? Hi, Sal. What's going on? I guess he grabbed it. It was pretty hard to see. Did that other kid just die? He got turned to stone. I'm pretty sure these are all kids, right? Apart from the knight. Look like a kid. Blank was his name. Filth. I mean, it wasn't. Both those people died in the boss fight. Am I a monkey? What's with the tail? I guess they probably would have explained that in earlier games.
A lot of rain, and that's the way it is at the moment. But as I say, it is
Final Fantasy 9 has nothing to do with games before it?
High pressure with us
I didn't know
for the
that.
foreseeable future, and it isn't only us, because this large area of high pressure is also going to be affecting much of the continent, with the exception of there is Scandinavia, quite a ton of isobars.
This is my first time ever playing a Final Fantasy game. We used to have this Final Fantasy 9 when I was little, but I was too little.
Now we aren't getting much sunshine in the south of the country at the moment. Great big
I was too little to play it. I just watched my brothers play it.
In the morning, not only cloud but some really heavy rain. Well, it is brighter behind with just a few showers. That band of rain will continue to slip away southeastwards during the rest of the day, the first part of the evening. Then with clearing skies coming along behind, a very different story for tonight. A bit of drizzle or rain you notice over Shetland. But at the moment we have the rain to contend with, basically more or less across the southern half of the country. So some more heavy rain to come, and of course we do still have...
Oh no! Oh, it's just started raining really heavily and I've got laundry on the line. Oh, that was such sudden rain. Oh. Boris is getting it for me. Why are all the gates sealed off? Okay. Oh, are we all gonna have a sleep? It's probably for the best. You're right, so maybe the gate engineers are all on holiday. Forest became petrified. Ah. Okay. So we're gonna go to the cavern. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, oh. Okay. I was gonna stop playing after the boss fight, but it keeps making me do stuff. Oh, a lecture? Okay, what do you want to go over? Abilities! Abilities are special powers that characters possess. Using them wisely is the key to victory. There are tons of different abilities, but generally they fall into two categories: action and support. Okay. Okay. The menu shows two numbers for magic stones. The remaining number and the maximum. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ability is equipped if a magic stone appears inside the slot. Okay. Good. Yes. Okay. Alright, most items hold special powers that help draw out your inborn abilities. You could say the items work to free your... Okay. Select equip in the main menu to check which abilities you can learn. Items, the abilities you cannot learn are grayed out. Okay. Straightforward. As you equip them, however, they cannot be used once you remove the item. Use abilities without equipping items. You must learn them by gaining enough AP for each ability. Gain AP through battle. Alright. Press X in the status menu to view all the learned abilities. The final note, each ability requires a different amount of AP to learn. Okay, no. Okay. Aw, Boris is soaking wet. I'm sorry. Guess it's time for a shower for Boris. Oh, he's all chilly. I understand all that. Okay. That's enough of that. Loot. Loot. What? Oh, okay. I get it. The X does both of those things. I thought it just didn't have a button for ride a vehicle. Toggle map. Camera control. Okay, I guess I'll run around a bit. This is cool. This is what I remember. So there's a cavern. I assume I have to go in there. But I think... Oh! Okay, we'll do another fight. Oh, oh. Nice. Eco screen. All right. Ooh. Okay, well I liked this a lot more than I was expecting to, than I like remembered about it. So it's quite good. If you want to hear more about what I think of it, I guess tune in to this week in 2001 in a couple of hours time. What time is it now? In about 4 hours. Where we'll talk about everything that happened this week in 2001. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. And then I'm gonna say bye and then awkwardly sit here in silence while I go over to Boris's computer and stop the stream. Okay? Alright, bye!